not only in that time period, like how it's still like kind of like prevalent and like relevant in today's history also, like, yeah.
All right. What is the impact of Morrison structuring the novel into two parts?
I feel like constructing the text into two parts, it kind of shows like character growth, but it also shows you like that racial difference, you know, like because in one half we're like in the north, like where milkman and you know like milkman and them all, and then we see like we go to like Pennsylvania and stuff, like when he takes this journey, like he starts, you know, like noticing more as he like loses the things that made him like the things that made him privileged to other black men, like as he starts losing these like privileges or like old ways of that he was used to, he himself is like developing into a better man as he like lets go. And I feel like part one is like it it shows you like where he's at, like, and how he, you know, like got this way. And then like part two is like it takes you, it's like a like that motif I was talking about, it's like another form of like flight, like it's we're like descending or like going into like a new milkman or like a new character because he has like gained and experienced and like learned, you know, so much.
How do you think Milkman would have been if he didn't go through that journey to the South and he didn't change his overall character? How do you think the ending of the novel would be?
If he hadn't went to the South,
Yeah.
if milkman didn't go to the South, I feel like he himself, like as when he was saying it, like he felt like he had to get out of his father like shop, like he was becoming like too much like his father, like he even noticed that himself. So like I feel like he kind like this trip, like he kind of took advantage of his trip because it opened up, you know, like new perspectives and stuff like that. So I feel like if he hadn't went on the trip, he would have been like a reflection, like a spitting reflection of his father. And like even his sisters, you know, like could notice that before we got into part two. Like they was saying, like we do all of this and you barely can even spare us an eye, like, you know, like a second, or think to X is how we feel or anything like that. I just feel like he was more selfish in part one. So I feel like if he hadn't went on that trip, he would have stayed like this selfish stuck character who hadn't been able to, like, you know, like find like all the development he has, like he found throughout the novel, like in search of his own history and stuff like that. I just feel like his history shaped him, you know.
So, what do you think you remember about this novel in 10 years? How does the author create this impact in you?
I would definitely remember in 10 years about the flying Africans. I felt like I've never heard about flying Africans and escaping slavery that way, and I felt like she left this impact on me because she mentioned flight so much, you know. And I feel like she also will leave this impact because it was like um in a way it was like these flying like flight or these like him flying and leaving flight and leaving